Hey there, I'm James Napoli. Today we're making a light and easy chicken piccata. So let's get started. First things first, we're gonna prep our chicken. So we're going to take 3 chicken breasts and butterfly them. So to butterfly your chicken breasts, you're going to take your knife on the thicker side of the breast and run it just straight through the middle. And just really let the knife do all of the work. And just go slow, make sure that you're right in the middle. Okay, just like that, you end up with 2 equally sized pieces of chicken. Now, if you wanted to, you could pound these out as well. I am in a bit of a rush, so I'm not gonna do it today. Next up, to set up your dredging station, fill a plate with a bit of flour and set a platter on the side and your chicken over here. So we are going to go one at a time and we're going to season our chicken breasts, dredge it very lightly in flour, and then place it over on the platter. You want to shake off the excess flour while you're doing this, because if you don't, then the cutlets will become very gummy and they're not going to crisp up the way that you want them to. Next, on medium-high heat, we're going to add about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. Really, it's just enough to coat the pan. Once your pan is nice and hot, add your first batch of chicken and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes per side. Once the chicken breast is done, place them on a platter and just leave them over to the side. We'll finish them in the sauce. Next, we are going to prep the ingredients for our sauce. First, we're going to take a shallot and dice it nice and fine. Next, we're going to zest 1 lemon, and we won't use the zest right away, but we will use the juice. And it's much easier to zest a lemon first before you cut it and juice it. So just get as much of the yellow bits of lemon off as you can. Now the sauce comes together pretty quickly, so I like to make sure that I have all of my ingredients ready to go. Next, we're gonna need about 3 to 4 tablespoons of capers. You can kind of eyeball these, and it really depends on how much you like that briny depth of flavor that they give. So we're going to take our shallots and add them just right into that same pan that we used to cook the chicken. And you want to use the same pan because you don't want to lose out on any of those little brown bits that are left over from cooking the chicken. That's going to add a lot of flavor and richness to the sauce. And just cook the shallots until they get nice and soft. Once they're nice and soft, we're going to add about half a cup of white wine and the juice of 1 lemon. Then just let that reduce by about half. Now that that's reduced, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of chicken bone broth. Similarly, we're going to let this reduce slowly by about half. So you'll know when it's ready when the bubbles start to tighten. That's when you know that the sauce is getting nice and thick. Now, a lot of traditional chicken piccata recipes get a lot of richness to the sauce by adding a lot of butter. We are going to get a similar effect by using a different technique. We're going to continuously reduce our liquid to really concentrate the flavors. And by doing it this way, you're able to cut essentially half the fat in your chicken piccata. I usually know when I'm done when I kind of drag my spoon through and you kind of see a little bit of a trail left behind. Now we're going to add about half of the capers and we're going to add our chicken back in. Okay, and just cook these long enough for them to warm up, about like 2 to 3 minutes. After a few minutes, turn off the heat and we are going to add parsley, the lemon zest from earlier, and we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of butter just to melt in, because it's not chicken piccata without any butter. So we're gonna take our chicken, move it onto a platter, then we're going to pour that incredible sauce right on top. And I like to save a little bit of the lemon zest just to add right on top again. And I always like to add just a few slices of lemon to the dish just so that people know what it is that they're eating. Now, an arugula salad couldn't be easier. What we have here is a bowl of fresh washed arugula. Then we're going to take the zest and juice of 1 lemon. I'm using a Meyer lemon just to get a little bit of a different flavor than what I have in the chicken piccata. But you can use whatever you have on hand. It goes right into a bowl. And then to that, we're gonna add a pinch of salt, some fresh ground pepper, and about a tablespoon of olive oil. Then we're just gonna whisk this up. Just pour right over the arugula. We're gonna toss it a bit. Then right on top, we're just going to take a couple of strips of parm right in there. And there you have it. A perfect arugula salad and our incredible chicken piccata. Now, I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to try this. Now that is a chicken piccata. You're getting all of the same flavors as the traditional, but by changing up our technique, you're cutting that fat right in half. I promise you, you are not going to miss it at all. This is incredible. I cannot wait to finish this. Until next time, alla prossima.